Introducing the new Avenue layering engine for broadcast, live venues, and presentation. Multi-layering keying and background transitions are controlled through an amazing, easy-to-use iPad interface. The program and look-ahead preview outputs make it perfect for branding, small master control, fly pack, and central casting.
Hello, I'm David Austerberry from Broadcast Engineering. I'm here at the IBC with Strath Goodship of Miranda. Morning, Strath.
Good morning.
So I'm sure you're all aware that Miranda's been acquired by Belden, so we're going to explore that a little bit. So what's it like to be part of Belden?
Well, it's the first time I've been on the receiving end of an acquisition, and I must say so far the experience has been pretty good. So we're quite pleased.
Now, what about names and brands? Are you going to retain the purple Miranda name?
Yes, absolutely. So Belden, it's part of their strategy when they do acquisitions, is actually evaluate the brands that they acquire, the companies they acquire, and they feel that the brand and the company has a stronger position in the space that they work in. They preserve them. One of their reasons for acquiring Miranda is that Miranda is one of the leaders in the space, and therefore the color and the brand remains.
Now they had already acquired Telecast, so can you explain how that fits?
Yeah, so Telecast is quite a bit of a smaller company, highly specialized in technology around acquisition at events and stadiums and things like that, and that's gone quite well for them, but it's quite niche. So in acquiring Miranda, it was all about their strategy of building up a platform within broadcast to in fact make further acquisitions and build on. And therefore Telecast being the smaller entity, having product line that resembles Miranda's, Telecast is being rolled up into Miranda, and the Telecast product line will be branded Miranda.
Right.
So it'll be one product line under the Miranda brand.
Now, over the years, Miranda's acquired products like companies like Envision and Omnibus.
That's right.
Would that continue? Would you see that continuing in the future?
Yes. Actually, that's one of the great outcomes of the acquisition with Belden. Belden actually have a very similar philosophy when it comes to acquisitions. You know, they don't buy broken. They don't buy necessarily the cheapest opportunity out there, but they buy things that fit very well. So our philosophies line up. But not only that, Belden's strategy all along in acquiring Miranda was to give us the resources to continue doing what we had been doing before we went through this whole process of being acquired ourselves. So we're now back at work where we were a couple of years ago, looking at possible targets, but with even greater resources behind us.
Yeah. So what about the general state of the business out there in the world?
So I think, overall, I think 2012 has been probably a little bit of a disappointment for most. We expected it to be a peak year in what's typically known as the 4-year cycle of broadcasting. So it hasn't turned out to be quite the peak that we'd all hoped. And for us, anyway, it's been particularly North America has been slower than we expected. But the business still remains healthy, despite the process that we went through ourselves. We feel that we've performed very well, and it'll end up being a good year all along. It's just the market hasn't quite behaved the way we expected.
Right. So it looks like things are moving forward and under the new Belden banner. And thanks very much for talking to us about that.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you from Broadcast Engineering at IBC.